Good day, folks. So today we're going to be putting this EHS fuel programmer on the 2021 Grizzly. So a lot of you guys that have these things know they run really lean from the factory, popping and backfiring when you let off. So these things are supposed to help with that and give you a little bit of extra performance. So I'll show you what you need to pull apart here to get this thing put on. We're pretty much just going to plug it into the injector and a ground and then find a spot to mount the actual tuner itself. Alright, I don't got no one to run the camera for me, so I'm going to show you everything you got to pull apart, and then I'll set you guys down and do a bit of a time lapse while I do it all. So you're going to pull this cover off here, come in and take the ground off your battery. We're going to be pulling these vent tubes out on both sides. This little 10mm bolt here, and over here. Come into the inner fender, and you're going to pull that bolt right there out, that's 10mm, and then go over the other side and do the same one. Come up here in the little glove box thing, pull out the 4 Phillips screws here, pull your seat off, take out this plastic clip, that plastic clip. These things are a bit of a pain in the ass, so if you got a pair of wire cutters or something, you can slip it under there, pop the clip up, and then it should pop out. Now this here is what we're going to unplug and plug our tuner into. Alright, so grab your tuner, pull this injector wire off, plug the black little plug into your stock injector wire. And then you take the new gray pigtail, plug it in where your injector is. Route your harness where you want it. And you're gonna have to find a spot for this ground. Now I'm gonna use this little bolt right here. So we'll pull that off. Grab your 8mm. Take your ground. And you're going to want to look up what the torque specs are for this. You're not going to want to just go and crank on it. Torqued. Now you're going to want to run your wires, zip tie them up so they're out of the way. So get everything kind of zip tied and out of the way for now. Before we go putting anything back together, we're going to fire it up. Put our ground back on first, but we're going to fire it up and make sure everything seems fine. There's no faulty codes or nothing on here. This tuner, you might have to cut a little notch if you're going to put it in here like I am, and then I'm drilling a couple holes to zip tie the wire in, but I'm going to mount it to the lid just above this. I'll just put everything back together the other way.